Covering the globe, fair and balanced. News at the speed of live. From New York, this is the Fox Report with Shepard Smith.
There's been a tragic turn as Fox reports tonight.
This is the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric.
Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to be with you tonight.
From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
Good evening. It is safe to say that at this rate, no one would blame you if you started to worry about the safety of your prescription drugs.
The drugs, the drinking, the troubled marriages.
One of the biggest problems.
Huge recalls.
We turn our attention now to the Middle East and a frightening new eruption of violence in Lebanon.
Researchers at Johns Hopkins released a controversial study about the number of people who have actually died in Iraq since the war began. It's a huge number and one that is being questioned. But as Terry McCarthy reports from Baghdad, it is evidence of a larger trend.
I've been back in Baghdad for 6 days now, and I'm struck by the increasing number of bodies found in the streets of the city. Every day we get new figures collected from the morgue.
We'll try to resolve this.
Concerns about China are in the news.
You could be in for a rude awakening.
We have some sad news to tell you.
Meanwhile, violence is escalating between Israel and Hamas. The country's forces bombed Hamas facilities in Gaza today, including a metal workshop there and the home of a Hamas lawmaker. Palestinian sources say 10 people are dead.
Climate change.
Punishing drought.
The damage here along the Gulf Coast is catastrophic. There's a frantic effort underway tonight to find survivors. There are an uncounted number of the dead tonight.
This thing started out ugly. It is only getting worse.
Toys were covered with lead or
Gas prices have hit a record high.
It's a tragic ending for all too brief a candle.
Well, there's word of yet another explosion in Lebanon.
Today, more than 1,000 family and friends attended the funeral of Iowa Army National Guard Sergeant Daniel Sesker. He was killed in Iraq earlier this month. But as they filed into the funeral, they were confronted with protesters carrying signs with anti-gay slogans and words like, "Thank God for dead soldiers." Members of the Westboro Baptist Church have been protesting military funerals.
Well, it was 24 hours ago that the bridge behind me collapsed, and the search for the victims is far from over here in the Twin Cities. We know at least 4 people were killed in the collapse of the state's busiest bridge. That's confirmed. But rescue workers tell us tonight there are many more bodies in the water, penned beneath piles of debris.
The bridge just gave out. It was a total free fall the whole way down. My truck got torn in half. I cannot believe that I'm not paralyzed.
The forecast is not good.
No end to the anger.
These are things that people have known for a long time are dangerous. Islamic militants are continuing to battle Lebanese forces at a Palestinian refugee camp.
The war on terror.
The battle rages as we speak.
Troops are pressing their crackdown on demonstrators in Tibet. ABC's Stephanie Tsai is following the crisis from Chengdu.
Even before tonight's deadline passed for protesters to turn themselves in, there were deadly clashes.
I am pleased to announce that the next World Youth Day will take place in Sydney, Australia.
It's great! It's so good!
Young people are fired up.
We're having a really fun party in here. It's nice. But yeah, a lot of people from all over the world. More World Youth Day festivities.
We all know as a group the youth is very important.
Once-in-a-lifetime trip to World Youth Day.
It's gonna be fantastic. Sydney is gonna rock!
Youth from around the world.
We go around the world.
From Australia, Norway, Spain, all over the place.
And if these young folks can keep their interest up, it's a very good thing, I think.
It's a fabulous, fabulous thing. On every level, this is phenomenal. It's going to rejuvenate the church in Australia like we've never seen before, and it's phenomenal. I'm so excited, man. Fantastic.
To say that we'll be witnesses to the ends of the earth. And for many young people from around the world, the ends of the earth is coming to Australia. So we're saying to them, this is a great adventure. Take up the challenge that Christ is giving to you right now to go to the ends of the earth and meet him.
I'm Katie Couric, CBS News.
Good night and good luck.
Good night, Chet.
Good night, David.
And that's the way it is. This is Walter Cronkite. Good night.
Thank you for joining us. Courage.
saying good night and good news.
I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
Good night for all of us here at NBC News. Thank you for being with us. I'm Brian Williams. We hope you'll join us right back here tomorrow night. Good night.